Everyone, it's Mitch from PickDogs.com and SportsChatPlace.com, and it is Tuesday, March the 3rd, 2020, here with your free computer pick show. We're live every day at around 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, running a couple minutes late today, but that's okay. We're still going to do our picks. Everyone's still going to get on the winners. We are 93, 52, and 3. Yesterday I misstated the record, but corrected it live during the show. Of course, give everyone a couple minutes to join us because we're not absolutely 100% consistent with that time. We always do it between 9:30 and 10. It's usually between 9:30 and 9:45 when we come on the air. But, it's rarely right at exactly 9:30. So I give everyone a couple seconds. And during that couple seconds when I give to everybody to find the show and get on the show and all that stuff, I go around, I put our link into the comments. I put the link into the comments where you can just click on the link to get your free trial for Spread Knowledge. I believe on Thursday we're going to have Charles Ormsby from Spread Knowledge on our show. I'll be back in Maui, and things will be a lot more back to normal, whatever that means. And we'll have Charles on the show, and he'll be able to answer a lot more of your questions. And, of course, the thing that I'm concerned about, or that thing I want to ask Charles about especially, is the ending of the free trial. If you haven't done the free trial and you're on the fence for doing a free trial, which I'll never understand, the time is now, because the free trial will be ending, I believe, on Monday. So, by all means, if you want a free week of Spread Knowledge, you got to do it now. Oh, this is my coffee. It's so hot. It's smoking. You see it? It's crazy, right? You see this? The steam is coming off the top. I don't smoke weed anymore. I smoked weed many years ago for a long time, and a lot of it. But I don't smoke anymore. That's for sure. I was into the Grateful Dead, among other things. So it is what it is. But I haven't smoked weed in probably 20 years. Not that I have a problem with it. It's like, if you want to smoke, you guys can smoke all you want, especially if it's legal. Where you're at. But, of course, we do free picks every day, every game, every day at both Sports Chat Place and Pick Dogs. Two different staffs, so you get two different sets of opinions. I'm just going around right now and sharing the link for the free trial. It's in the comments if you're looking for it. Over 1,000 people have signed up for Spread Knowledge. Through us. So, like I said before, I haven't seen a lot of complaints about it. So that's a real positive thing. Because I know on the internet, all you have to do is go to Yelp, and you see, right, people are much more likely to complain if they don't like something than they are to say how cool it is. It's just the way of the world. So that means they really like Spread Knowledge. Yep. It's just proof of concept. The record for the show, what we do here, we're just proving out the concept. We had Charles Ormsby when we first started promoting the product on the show, and I told him we were going to do this. That was back on January 4th. And we said to Charles, well, we're going to see if your software is as good as you say it is. We're going to pick two random games. We're going to pick from your better games between B+ and A ratings. And we're going to do proof of concept. And we're going to see exactly how good your software is, your 4,000 data points that you look at. We're going to see if you got the right data points. It's one thing to look at data points. Do they have the right data points to create the value that we're looking for? So far on this show, so good. And as I say every single day, if you can't win with a record like this, in sports betting, stop immediately. I don't have time to play. I sure would love to. Next time I come, I'll be back for sure next year around the same time. I'm going to take a few extra days and play Torrey Pines. I'll play the Yorba Linda as well if you would have me. More than would love it. It's actually I met a friend here who is a golf pro as well, and they would play with us too. Yeah, it's like that's the whole thing. No one has time to look at 4,000 data points for a full schedule of games, and that's the beauty of spread knowledge. It certainly doesn't give you its ratings don't play out every single game. I don't teach people how to handicap. It's really not what we do. I would love to, but right now it's not. It's just not in the plans because we don't have the time to do it. Instead, we just give you free picks on every game, and then we also do things like this, which gives you a tool, which helps you do that. San Diego, I always find San Diego one of the more confusing weather cities in the world. You walk on one side of the street, you need a jacket. The other side of the street, it's shorts and a t-shirt. I mean, it's extreme differences. Last night I wore a sweater and a jacket. Other people were wearing short sleeve shirts. I have no idea. Anyways, let's get to our spread knowledge picks. Our first pick. Oh. Hold on a second. I thought for sure I did this. We'll get him. Two. Let's move it here to the desktop. And this is a computer issue I have. I don't know where it's sending this stuff. We'll get you these picks, though. Hang on a second. Bear with me. It's the beauty of live stuff. Let's see if we can get the first one up. Try it now. That was so strange. Oh, here we go. I don't know what I was doing. I got it like 5 times. Our first pick is Stony Brook, -3, and on the money line at -147. So our first pick, Stony Brook Seawolves, -3, and on the money line at -147. B+ rating and an A+. So we got 2 picks right there. Then our next one, and I just hit the wrong button, is what happened. That's the reason why I couldn't do that. On the road is how it works, man. Not always easy to do this stuff on the road, I'll tell you that much. So I told you guys I'm at a conference, you guys and ladies and everyone. I told everyone I was at a conference, and it's odd because I always feel that. Well, let's do our next pick, and I'll do it with the Puck Dogs. I'll talk about this stuff. We got the North Carolina Tar Heels -7. Is our third pick. So we have against Wake Forest. It's a B+ rated pick. So our 3 picks for today are North Carolina -7, Stony Brook minus the points, which was 3, and is 3, and on the money line minus 147. So our 3 picks: North Carolina, Stony Brook, and Stony Brook money line. Thank you for the compliments. I have been getting a lot of emails complimenting on what we're doing, and I just thank every single one. I read all of your emails, even if I don't get back to you right away. I read every single one. I read all the comments. I read good and bad. I read them all. Constructive, stuff we can do, stuff we can't do, stuff we can change, stuff we can't change, stuff we don't want to change, all that stuff. I read them all. But I'm going to be back with the Puck Dogs in about 5 minutes, and we'll go over the rest. But our picks today: Stony Brook minus the points, Stony Brook money line, and North Carolina minus 7. I believe it's down to 6.5. But this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in 5.